Well, he is the best mixed martial artist that the nation of Sweden has ever produced. Former two-time UFC light heavyweight title challenger Alexander Gustafsson, and he hasn't realized the UFC title yet. But I know you guys will always have UFC 192, one of the harder fights of your career.
One of the toughest nights that I've ever had in the UFC, and Alexander Gustafsson showed in that night that not only is he skilled, he's as tough as they come. From the war with John Jones, to the war that him and I had, to some of the biggest victories that he stood and he's won in the octagon. A very, very skilled striker with fantastic boxing, unbelievable footwork, and very, very underrated wrestling. One of the only guys that can say he's taken me down and also taken John Jones down in a championship fight.
He really is the total package. I know he hasn't solved that John Jones puzzle yet, but truly a special striker. And in terms of the movement at 205 pounds on the feet, nobody does it better than Gus. Well, as much respect and appreciation as we have for the skill sets of the lower weight class athletes, there is nothing in pro sports quite like a UFC heavyweight championship fight. That is a reality. You've been there, you've done that. Baddest man on the planet putting that very distinction on the line tonight.
Yeah, the champ walks again, and he wears that proudly. Johnny wants to be called the champ. He loves to be called the baddest man on the planet. He is so skilled, he's so dangerous, he's so scary, and he gets up for these types of challenges. He intends to never let go of his belt.
He understands the challenge in front of him here tonight, but he has been forged by this training camp, the championship experience he has accrued, and we'll see if he can lead the way he enters as the greatest heavyweight in the world. All right, both fighters have graced the octagon, and that means we are ready to go with live action from the Scotiabank Arena here in Toronto, where some of the best fans in all of MMA have come out to see our fights here tonight. And now let's get you our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Alexander the Mauler Gustafsson. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, the Korean Superboy,
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. Well, he's been in there with the best in the game. John Jones, Daniel Cormier, and the like. Here is Sweden's finest, Alexander Gustafsson. Outstanding striker, can hurt you with all 8 limbs. 10 career wins by knockout, 8 first-round finishes. That bears watching tonight.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Shot is blocked there by Alexander Gustafsson. Circling away towards the left now. The Korean Superboy gets hit with that hook shot there. He's got to be careful to not allow the offense to follow up here.
Great job not only reversing the position, but getting to your dominant position.
Ground and pound now, elbow to the body by Alexander Gustafsson. All right, side control now. Oh, this is some high-level, efficient, effective ground and pound by Gustafsson. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Well, Gustafson's back in full mount. Nicely done. Gustafson grounded pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise there.
I loved it. I loved all the grappling that was on display there, but fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet.
Elbow to the head in the clinch. Nice work there by the Korean Super Bowl.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Oh, back to the knees he goes. That'll count.
Gets in close and gets that single collar tie locked in tight.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Outstanding knee in the body there. He's the taller fighter. Might as well put that size to good use, and he certainly did so there. Joy gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter. Now into his mouth.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Choi.
Now he's going full mount.
Nice positional control here. And it looks as though he'll let his opponent stand up here. Yes, he will. Well, he misses with the left punch there. Oh, strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Takedown defense holds up.
And now some separation. Beautiful shot lands to the leg.
Unable to connect there.
Oh, he hurt him.
30 seconds to go here. Back and forth we go. Oh, Superman punch.
Beautiful body kick.
Oh, and he lands yet another knee. And sometimes it pays to be the taller fighter, DC. I know you can't necessarily. Well, Gustafson's cut above the eye. Staying busy in the clinch, lands a nice punch there. Man has hit his chin and tested early. So a strong 5 minutes down. Heading back to the corner now after that round. Gustafson's got a real significant cut above the eye. We'll see if the cut man can stop the bleeding.
Hands high, chin's low. Protect yourself.
All right, let us now take a look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. He appeared to open up a significant cut on his opponent's forehead with one of those strikes.
A lot of blood comes from the cut on the forehead. He did exactly what he needed to do to land a strike that would open up a cut on the forehead. Now that he's got the target, he has got to continue to go there. He's got to continue to land in that spot to try to get his opponent out of there.
Of course, his corner imploring him to be more sound defensively. The cut man appeared to do a pretty good job. Let's see how this next round plays out.
Punch over the top.
All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous frame.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw this.
Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
The left punch is true, now the right hand. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Gustafsson. Big left hook coming, it's blocked. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Good jab there by the champion.
Oh, really exploiting his reach advantage as he landed the jab there, DC. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. That's a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, nice job defensively there to get the guard up. Shot is blocked by the Korean Superboy. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. And right now, it's starting to show.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, nice land with the knee. You see the taller fighter having no issue getting the limb to the target there. Well, we told you off the top that this boxer had plus takedown defense despite no wrestling background, and he's been able to keep the fight standing tonight.
You know, when people told me this, I didn't believe it. I had no doubt that this wrestler would get him to the ground. I've been proven wrong, and this boxer has shown beautiful takedown defense.
Let's work. Come on, let's
Well,
work.
he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Man, these guys have some about the accuracy to land right there. His opponent's wobble, champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that. Oh, right hand.
Under 2 minutes to go here in our second round. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output. He's starting to find his range here in the pocket. Good job by
He hurt him real bad.
Choi goes for the takedown, unable to land. One of the better takedown artists out there, nothing doing on that attempt. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
That punch was deflected. Nicely done.
Nice double team.
Well, Gustafsson's in half guard.
Beautiful ground strikes landed. He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Gustafsson's back in half guard, very comfortable here.
Getting the mount here.
He's isolated arm. What a tight arm bar.
Oh, he's out. The fight's gonna continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
All right, that's the end of round number 2.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, so back-to-back entertaining rounds. We'll see how it goes in this round. We'll see which corner sort of maximize those 60 seconds on the screen.
This is what happens when you get two very skilled, very evenly matched fighters coming together. Nobody has really taken a lead in this fight. Let's see who does it going into the next round.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch are starting to land from the top position.
Gustafsson gets touched by that kick there. Man, his body not looking too good right now. It's not quite Dominic Reyes against Jan Blachowicz, but these body strikes really starting to add up. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Gustafsson going for the takedown, but unable to land. Nice job on defense to block that punch, champ. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of damage. He's got to keep pressing here.
Beautiful kick to the body.
Oh, he's doing a really good job of leveraging the strikes, too.
All right, half-guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loves, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half-guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow, you need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half-guard position on the mat.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
And he's able to work his way back to his feet. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. Oh, knee strike right to the midsection there. 90 seconds to go.
Oh, nice big overhand right.
Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there.
Beautiful head kick lands for this guy. Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Choi's trying for a submission here. Oh, it's tight.
Good armbar attempt here. What he's got to do now is just be very aggressive to try to finish this fight.
Oh, bails on the submission now.
Oh, right into mount.
Well, Gustafsson's in half guard. Good, solid strike on the ground. The Korean Superboy gets back up. Oh, he has landed a high volume of strikes. Oh, he's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Final seconds. Gustafsson's eye starting to swell now. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
take a seat, brother. That was great. Good round. You controlled that round everywhere. Okay, you almost got that submission now. I need you to be a little bit sharper, okay?
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Fourth round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing.
Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs. That's a seminal blow right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Oh, big knee to the body.
Good right here.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You gotta go get it. You gotta go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
What a great fight. Damage doled out on both sides. Perhaps some bonus money coming the way of these two individuals at night 10.
$50K, baby. Somebody's getting paid. These two guys are doing a great job in a fight that is so competitive, that is so evenly matched. These two really will be proud of the effort that they have shown inside the octagon tonight.
How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's got to be over very soon.
Oh, nice level change.
We march on, 3 minutes to go.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Choi's in half guard now. Oh, and transitions right into side control. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground.
Beautiful transition.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Oh, he's setting up an armbar now. Oh, that is tight. Could be the beginning of the end. Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
There it is. Now he's running him out.
Oh, we got blood now, folks. Doctor might need to step in shortly. We got a huge situation here.
Oh, he got to his spot.
Oh, big shots raining down. Dude, Choi gets the win by TKO.
What a performance.
Beautiful TKO, man.
So no judges needed tonight as he pounds him out for the TKO. I'm hoping I get an invite to the after party. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
And once he got to the top,
he started to land brutal ground and pound until the fight was called off. Just a dominant performance from the top position.
We go right inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 53 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy, Do-Ho Choi.
Do-Ho Choi is the name, ladies and gentlemen. A huge win for the Korean Superboy here tonight. And this is a kid who is just getting started. A scary proposition for the rest of this featherweight division. But we've already started to see